Aloha, I'm making this video about the hue of man, thus the word human, and I've had a lot of people write into me saying, truth heresy, you're full of shit, why are you lying to people about this word? It doesn't come from hue, it doesn't mean hue at all. Human actually comes from the word homo, which means earth. Why do you lie to people? Well, those people just are taught to repeat. They're not taught to think. They're not taught to use the knowledge and the wisdom they have. And that's exactly why they did not think and do their own research before they came to me, assuming I'm wrong. Because without question, I am 100% correct. The word human indeed does mean the hue of man. You see, you're stuck on one level. You need to rise to another multi-dimensional level to understand the truth of wisdom and knowledge. So the etymology of the word human is the homo, which is the hominis. It is the humus, or the earth. So we are talking about the dirt, the soil, the mud, or the dust. So the word human is the earth person, or the man made of the earth. Thus, the human is the same thing as soil, dust, or the dirt, or the mud. So this is why a human is known as an earthling. And of course the Bible has the story of man, or humans, being created from the dust, the dirt, the soil, or the earth of the ground. And so the Elohim created Adam, which comes from the Hebrew word Edom, which means red. So an Edomite is one that is red. Thus Adam is Edom, the red one. And the name comes from the soil, the dirt, or the earth that actually comes from the Fertile Crescent in the Levant. So when you do some research and you actually look at the pictures from the Levant area, you'll notice that the soil actually is red. It has a reddish brown tint to it. So man, or the human, is the earthling made from the earth. Thus even a black man is actually an Edomite. They are Adam, or Edom. They are the red one. So if you take a careful look, you'll notice that they're actually not black. Colored people are of color. They are of a variance of colors, of reds and blacks and browns and tans. They have different variant shades or hues. And they fall into the Edom, or the red scale of the color hues. So don't pay attention to people, like the fake Hebrew Israelites, claiming that the white man is the red devil. Okay, they're the Edomites. When in fact, the truth is that all the humans are the Edomites. We come from the earth, or the red earth. Now, remember that religion and the color of red itself actually comes from the sun god of light, the sun god of Re, or Ra. Now, in order to see colors or hues, we need light. And of course, the sun was the only source of light for mankind since its creation. So the sun has always been related to the colors of red, obviously, as well as the white, bright light. In fact, the hot, sunny deserts of the world, you'll always notice that the sand is a tannish, reddish color. Now here in Hawaii, the soil is red. We call it red dirt. And it's everywhere in Hawaii. Thus, the volcano activity here in the islands. And thus the fertile crescent of the Levant and all of the ancient volcanoes, like Mount Sinai. So the red soil can indicate a high level of iron-rich based elements. And of course the red iron has the symbol of the red planet Mars, which of course is also the red bloody god of war. Which was why Iron Man was the man from Mars. Which is why he's in the color of red. And of course, just like the Mars warrior god, the god of the Bible, Yahweh is a warrior. So this is why the god of the Bible is Ayil, which came from the Elohim, the bull god, to the ram. Thus, the Aries spring ram of Amun-Ra. And of course, all of the biblical characters that are born in springtime of Aviv or the Passover. Of course, Jesus dies at the Passover. This is all the symbolism of March or Mars. Thus, the Mother Mary, who had baby Jesus, the baby lamb, in springtime, when the sun is reborn, and it is the red, bloody Mars of March, Bloody Mary, and the blood of Jesus. And thus, all human blood is red blood, because according to the biblical story, we all come from Adam and Eve. Thus, we all share the same blood. And of course, it's funny today hearing people talk about whether Jesus is black or is he white, not realizing his name means the two polar opposites. It means black and white. It means red and white. It means red and blue. It represents the first and the last, the sower and the reaper. So this vast variance is exactly what humans are, from black to white, and all of the colors and shades and hues that we find in between. So the humans are all of the various shades of colors, from the reds and browns and blacks and the whites. And of course, our skins are very thin. They are the only thing that actually holds the different colors. Inside, we're all the same, from black to white. And that's exactly why within our own species we can mate from the far ranges of the blacks to the whites. It doesn't matter. Everyone is the same. We all fall on the color scale from one spectrum or the other. And thus the hues of man is the same as the hues of the earth. Thus we are earthlings, or the hues or the same colors that come from earth, from the white to the black. So just as there is a wide variety of soil colors and types across the world, so there is a wide variety of colors and types of humans across the world. In fact, this is how we identify and describe people. Like if you're describing to an officer a criminal, what would you say? You're going to say his race, his color, okay, his size, etc. But we always identify people with their color, like he was a red man, like a red Indian, or he is a white man, or he's a black man. We're always describing the color essence of humanity. So actually it bothers me when we call a black person, a dark person, a colored person, because the truth is we are all of color. We are all different tones and shades and hues of the color wheel. So we are all people of colors or different hues from our skin. Thus, the color people of the earth. In fact, when you look at the etymology for the word color, the first word you read is skin color, because it has to do with the variance in the color of the body, the chroma. And we find the word chroma in the very essence of the word chromosome, which is basically all of the DNA structure of all of mankind. Therefore, the chromosome is a chroma, meaning the color, and the some is actually the body, thus the body of color. So Adam is Edom. He is the red one. He is the man of color, which comes from the hues of the color tones of the earth. Thus, mankind is the humans, or the hue of man. We are the earthlings. So it's pretty much the same in the animal kingdom as well. We are animals of color, of variance from one degree to another. Thus the black and the white, the browns and the tans, and all of the various shades and hues that we find in between. So don't be a racist fool, because the skin color has absolutely nothing to do with anything. It's merely just a color of the rainbow, but we're all part of that rainbow. So ask yourself, what's really better, a black dog or a white dog, or a white mouse or a black mouse, or a black bear or a white bear? It doesn't matter. We are all the same, regardless of our skin color, because we are the colored people. We are the humans. We are the hue of man. So end the ignorance and end the racism, because mankind belongs to one race only, the human race. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace, love, and wisdom. Truth Heresy.